how mind programming works.
I know what it was like when I was growing up, you know. Sometimes we do things without even knowing why we did it or what we're doing. We wouldn't give thought to it. We just go. The homies went, so I went. So I went through that. And when you're feeling like that, that can allow you to sell drugs. The big homies told me that's what I should be doing. Oh, homie, you shouldn't be playing tennis. That's for sissies. This is what you need to be doing. Yeah, I made a lot of money. I made more money than I thought I could spend. But they didn't tell me I was going to do 20 years in prison. He didn't tell me I was going to be away from my family. My kids was going to grow up without their father. See, I didn't know about all that. I didn't know in order for me to drive a big car with big wheels on it, that somebody else's kid had to go hungry. When I really started to think and use my head, see, because I was illiterate until I was 28 years old. I had never read a book, had never tried to read a book. See, in my neighborhood, it wasn't cool to read.
We had already made up our minds prior to graduating from Dorsey High School that we were going to attend LA Trade Tech College. And we had to fill out the application, the enrollment application. I was like, you filling out your application? He was like, yeah, what this say? And what this say? That's when it hit me like the ugly truth that it was, that he couldn't read and write.
When they found out that I couldn't read or write, they were saying there was no way that I could come to their school. And that basically ended that.
Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
1980, Reaganomics, very limited opportunities for young African American men.
There was the demise of middle-class manufacturing jobs that had sustained a lot of families. It was, at a certain point, decided that south of the 10 freeway was kind of a no man's land and off limits, to the point that when crack is arriving in the early 80s, there wasn't much of an economy left to speak of.
We was starving, and we were just looking for a way to succeed.
I went and I saw a movie called Superfly. He was probably the most successful black guy that I'd ever saw. This guy stuck in my mind so heavily. I mean, it was like it became a burning desire in my heart to be like this guy. So that started me to be interested in cocaine.